So, really excited about Reading Rep's new season.
Me too.
Brilliant, Paul.
Thinking it.
Let's start with the first show in the season, Dracula, a classic. Why do you programme it? What's it about?
It's a good question. I think we really are starting to get a reputation for bold explorations of classics, and this is no different. I'm also particularly excited about this version because it's directed by Harold Chambers, who, if you remember, directed the last 5 years that transferred to the Barn Theatre and Theatre Royal Bath. And this one's going to go back out on tour and be seen by thousands of people beyond Reading as well. And Dracula is just a timely piece of classic literature. And I'm really excited to be working with Black Eyed Theatre on it to bring their work and collaborate with them on it is particularly exciting. But just to top it off as well, you can kind of expect some, it is genuinely quite scary and quite exciting, but it's also designed by Victoria Spearing, and you can expect a classic and haunting set as well. And so bringing her work back to Reading Rep is particularly exciting now as well.
Let's go chronologically. The next show is 2 Halves of Guinness, which is about Sir Alec Guinness and has the very famous Sep-10 in it from Classic FM fame. What made you programme it, and can you give us a potted history of what the show's all about?
I think Alec Guinness is one of the most famous actors of the 20th century, but he was an individual that was seen through quite a different lens. He was like a classically trained actor that had played almost every role under the sun for the National Theatre, for the RSC, but then he was in Star Wars and got and that became the thing that he became known for his entire career. And so this is a show that explores what it meant for him to go through that transition as an actor. It's beautiful, it's funny, it's warm, it's moving, it's emotionally gripping, and I don't think our audiences will have seen anything like it in Reading before.
And that moves us into the festive season, into Christmas Carol. We have done Christmas Carol before.
We have, but not like this. I love our Christmas show. What I'm particularly excited about is that we're changing the auditorium for the first time to bring even more people in at Christmas. And so people that might have been to a Christmas show at Reading Rep before, they're going to get something completely different as well. And Christmas Carol always is a story that we keep coming back to, because for me, I guess it sums up what Christmas is about. It's about learning to overcome your foibles, about bringing people together, about creating a community, and I want the audience to go on the exact same journey that Scrooge goes on.
So what would you say to someone who went, I came to Reading Rep last season and saw Christmas Carol, why would they come again? What's different?
I think almost everything about it. So it's a completely new creative team. This is a world premiere adaptation of A Christmas Carol. It's directed by Matt Forbes, who some people at Reading will have seen his work before through both The Snow Queen that he collaborated with me on, but also he was the director of Private Lives, which was one of Reading Rep's most successful shows ever, as well as bringing back some of the creative team that have worked on previous projects. The set designer is the same person that directed Private Lives.
But I think you've missed out a big one. I'm fairly sure we've got some songs this year.
Yeah, no, it's got some live music, and I suppose that was actually inspired by the fact that how successful the last 5 years was, and so to find that they loved live music on stage was wonderful for me as the artistic director. So we wanted to try and incorporate it and embed it into our offer at Christmas as well, and we've done it to such an extent there'll be an opportunity to join in at the end as well, and people will hopefully all feel part of that festive spirit as well.
Moving on to the next show in the season, which is The Importance of Being Oscar.
So we've done it before, but it got incredibly well reviewed and received. It's a celebration of the life of Oscar Wilde, and everyone in Reading, I think, knows the significance of Oscar Wilde to the town of Reading and his place in Reading Jail and the complex relationship that the town has with Oscar Wilde as well. We're bringing it back, frankly, because it was so well received here. It's been back out on tour. It's been seen by thousands of people across the country. It's now had 2 runs in London venues and been just exceptionally well received throughout. And so bringing it back here just felt the natural turn of events. It's directed by Mike Fenterman again. It's another director that we've got a really well established relationship with him. Some of our audience will know that he directed Jekyll and Hyde for us. He did an incredible job of that show that transferred to the Lyceum in Edinburgh. And so always bringing his work to Reading Rep is always a treat.
And moving on to the next show of the season, which is our 3rd ghost story of the year. Was that a purposeful theme?
It wasn't a purposeful theme.
Well, it's The Turn of the Screw.
Turn the Screw. So I wanted to do this like gothic novella for a long time. We talked about doing at different points like a murder mystery play or a thriller, I suppose. And this, in some ways, like invented that in short story form. There's a few reasons for it. What attracted to me initially is that it's adapted by Morgan Lloyd Malcolm, who's probably, I think, to my mind, one of the best writers writing at the moment. She's won multiple awards, and so bringing her work to Reading will be extraordinary. It's also a co-production with the Arcola Theatre, and so making sure that work that we're making here in Reading gets seen by people elsewhere, and so it's going to transfer to London as well. And then finally, the director is local to Reading, Nikki Allpress. I've been talking to her about wanting to collaborate for some time as well, and so those 3 things felt like exactly the right time to bring this story to Reading for the first time.
And then we've got a show or a type of show we've done lots of times before. It's called SuperME this year. Can you tell us maybe who it's for?
SuperME is our annual early years show for 3 to 6 year olds, written, directed and starring Sam Amstoy, who has been in a number of Reading Rep productions, but is also leads on a lot of our education and outreach work with young people as well. This story, SuperME, kind of celebrates what makes everyone and every young person unique in the world, and it feels like the right time to celebrate that, especially with the young people that we've got coming to Reading Rep year round. So we've got Dracula, 2 Halves of Guinness, A Christmas Carol, Turn of the Screw, The Importance of Being Oscar, and SuperME. I think you can be prepared to be excited, thrilled, haunted, scared. You'll laugh, you'll be moved. I think it's everything that our audiences can expect from a season at Reading Rep, and I can't wait to share it with them.
And another show to be announced.